here.
Are you?
But kind of like a different apple. However, while I was never able to take a bite out of my old apples that I used to present, these I'm anticipating taking a lot of bites out of. This is a big deal, and for $41.98, you are getting 6 of the big pink lady apples that are covered and drenched in caramel, and then they are rolled in the most decadent, unbelievable ingredients that are going to make I don't know, maybe a brand new flavor like we're seeing right here.
Yes, you nailed it, yes.
That's the new frosted toffee cookie flavor. I cannot wait to try that.
I can't wait for you too as well.
And that voice that you hear is our good friend Lori Shore, who's here with us.
So
good to see
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for
What
being
fun
here.
is this on your maiden voyage? I love it. Oh, it's a pleasure. It's such a pleasure. And it's on your new show, a new offer.
In there.
This is, as you know, let me cut a fresh one for you. Do you want to try the classic or new one? Or
I'm not
let me do
picky. I'll try any of them.
Good. Well,
Yeah,
go ahead and try the triple
right
chocolate, quadruple chocolate this time around. But it's so special to be able to bring you to something that we rarely get to bring on QVC, and that's our caramel apples with the pink lady apples. It's our most elevated apple, and as far as our confectioners are concerned, this is the ideal apple to make the best tasting caramel apples. You're trying them for the first time, right?
I am. Okay, these are amazing.
Isn't it crazy?
That pink lady is a fantastic flavor, but it's all the chocolate that is just going to make you smile. There's 2 ship dates that are available on this.
I can't smile right now. I'm busy.
I love it.
So good.
Isn't it so good?
Oh my word.
Those 2 ship dates, by the way, it's now or February 3rd. So I want you to think about Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day. We have a Valentine's Day dinner every year. It's not me and Nick. It's like me and our friends. And it's my friend Sabrina always talks about this. She's like, Valentine's Day is about celebrating love, whether it's a love in like a relationship or a love with your friendship.
Yes.
So we get together and have dinner every single year. Maybe have this waiting on everybody's plate to be able to take home.
Nice.
I love that. And I like that it's kind of not a super traditional sort of Valentine's gift. So it's great for your Galentines and your friends and all that. I also love the fact that when you consider the price of a Valentine's card and you're getting our pink lady apples in that larger size, this is the first time we've seen our sharing size, this large size pink lady, not the typical individual size, for a year. And then we're not going to we have no plans for any other pink lady offer at all until almost a year from now.
And at this price,
yes,
$6.99 an apple.
Nailed it.
That's it.
What are the chips involved in the quad chip? Because that's the one I'm eating right now.
Good.
It's so good.
It's so fun. It's so good. So our most popular flavor is the triple chocolate, and it makes sense when you think about it. Milk, white, and dark chocolate chips. But we have added to this pink lady apple those creamy peanut butter chips for its 4 different kinds of gourmet chips, along with those bright heart chips, sprinkles, I should say, as well. And then at the bottom is the one that Justin was talking about. This is the frosted toffee sugar cookie flavor. The frosting is kind of those white chocolate chips, and then the light brown is a combination of crushed sugar cookie pieces and toffee pieces, along with the sprinkles on top of the caramel.
And is that one apple?
Thanks for bringing this
Justin,
up.
you and I.
This shows one tray.
We can do some damage.
So if you're going to give these as individual gifts, this large size, sharing size apple cut up, that's what you get.
I can't believe that is huge. If I'm having people over as like a little snack, I would have that out. And by the way, there's also an auto delivery that's available. So you get a shipment now, whether you want it this one that's immediate or on February 3rd. And then you would get one in April in 2025, which would be with the Granny Smith apples that you would get, right?
Would it be switched? I'm assuming.
I think so. I think it would be switched to that.
Good. And then the different kinds of sprinkles. This is 2 of the apples. You were talking about getting together with friends. This is just 2 apples, and this is a substantial dessert to put on your dessert table or serve to friends and family.
And it's gourmet. If you've ever had Mrs. Prindables before, like I have, this is actually what we give every single year to our neighbors, and we give it to our mail person, and it's the nail tech, like everybody. We love to give them out. This is a great little gift to be able to give this time of year, especially I'm thinking too, as it is here in the Northeast and honestly most of the country, kind of snowy and cold. If you want something sweet and decadent and delicious that's going to just make your day,
you're right.
Look no further than this. That's like the classic Mrs. Printable snap too, isn't it?
I tell you what, we start with those orchard fresh apples, and I'll tell you that's the case with these. We turn to our trusted orchards that bring us these perfectly grown Pink Lady apples, excuse me. They're dunked right before they ship to you. In fact, none of the apples that you're going to be eating, that you're going to get at home, have been made yet. They're going to start making them just on Monday. As they make them, they're going to send them out the door. And if you pick that immediate ship week, you're going to get them by the end of the week.
Well, I'm so sorry to sneak behind here, but I just want to switch and show that difference here in the size.
You're right.
Because this is what you're getting at home.
Yeah.
That is a big, generous apple, and it's a Pink Lady.
And it's a Pink Lady.
Which is a little bit sweeter.
Yeah, it's a little bit sweeter. We can dive into when I cut into it, but you're right. This is the typical individual size. Not only do we have the Pink Ladies, we have those larger sharing size apples. And let me cut into that quad chip.
Please.
And you can kind of talk about what makes this Pink Lady apple so special. Well, first of all, wherever you get your groceries, wherever you get your produce, if you go down and see the different apple names and the different prices, you know, Pink Ladies are special, you know, and they come with a price that kind of represents that. We love using them because, first of all, it's a slightly sweeter taste than the Granny Smith. Second of all, the skin that you see around it, that pink fleshed skin tone, that's thinner, so it's almost a seamless transition from that crunchy white apple flesh at the core, the gooey caramel, and those decadent toppings. And finally, the skin, that white, fresh skin, oxidizes pretty slowly. So that means if you cut it out and you put them out, they won't brown very quickly.
Oh, well, that's
great for doing that.
That's great to know. And then how long will they last in the fridge for when we get them at home?
We say 3 weeks in the fridge. So no matter whichever shipment you pick, they'll stay fresh in the fridge through Valentine's Day. Of course, that second ship date will take you through most of February. That's a great option.
Maybe this is going to be for your children's teachers that you're going to be able to give this year. Maybe this is going to be for your neighbors. Perhaps you have a Valentine's Day. What's new this year, too, is we're also giving you the little stickers. So if you want to take those stickers and put them on the bag, I love that it's adding that pop of personality.
You got it.
Bring these to the office as well. It's $6.99 an apple. It's shipping to you for free. And this is our big deal. The price on this is going to expire at the end of January. So you do want to make sure that you pick up on it now while we do have it. This is going to be the most delicious apple. And let's talk about that new flavor again, because I kept going for the quad chip, but I'm dipping into this one.
Have you tried this one yet?
Not yet, no. Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Before I talk anymore, I'm cutting off a piece. This is that yummy frosted toffee sugar cookie flavor. And what we were inspired with when it comes to this one is those cutout sugar cookies that we love during Valentine's Day with the white icing and the sprinkles. We capture that, plus the caramel, plus that decadent Pink Lady apple. Is that crazy?
If you are a toffee lover, this is your opportunity to either go to your app, pick up the phone, and place your order for this. Honestly, I'm going to be a little bit selfish here. I'm going to give away maybe the 3 with the quad chip. Maybe I'll keep 1 for myself, but I'm absolutely keeping those toffee for me.
That's what Alberti was saying. He was really jumping on that. So the quad chip, that starts with our most popular flavor. So we know you love it. We've just added those peanut butter chips along with it. But to get a new flavor that is just so beloved already by everyone who's tried it, I mean, it really is an example of how Mrs. Prindables pioneered the gourmet caramel apple. And first and foremost, it starts with the fresh, high-end ingredients like that Pink Lady apple. So if you've ever tried Mrs. Prindables apples and you haven't tried our Pink Lady apple, this is a chance to savor what we believe is the best variety to create the best tasting caramel apples.
You have a ship date that's immediate or on February 3rd. This is $41.98, available on an easy payment of $8.40. And you also are looking at this at $6.99 an apple. And you're right. When you look at that price tag, like I've turned cards over before, I'm like, oh, these are cute. No, they're going back.
They're not that cute.
They're not that cute. These are worth every single cent, and whoever you gift it to, even if it's yourself, is going to be thankful that you got them.
I love it.
Lori, thank you so much for bringing these here.
Thank you for having me. You too, Justin.
Okay, Mary, what have you got over there?
Okay, so I'm just continuing the topic of sweet treats, and if you're looking for the Lindt